All right, it's 9:42, and it's hard to believe a decade has passed since the epic final battle that ended the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TV series.
And now some of the original cast members from the Buffy Vampire Slayer reunite for an all-new adventure about connections that never die, even though it's mostly about the undead. As we said, joining us this morning is actress Jessica Gardner to fill us in on the Slayers. Buffy the Vampire, of course, an iconic show.
Yeah.
And the legend lives on in this new Audible series. Tell us about it.
Slayers, a Buffyverse Story, is from a new original series from Audible. The creators, Amber Benson, she played Tara on the series originally, and she is also a phenomenal writer. And Christopher Golden, who has written books about, he's an author, and he has written books about the Buffyverse. They were the two people who put this all together. And to be a part of this, I mean, this fandom has been around for 30 years almost, and to be able to be a new member and part of it has just been absolutely phenomenal. It's not a podcast. It's not just people talking about the series. It's a full story. Wow. And you can really listen to it from start to finish, whether you've been a fan of the Buffy series for all these years, which you will love it if you were. And if not, it's still a really amazing story.
Wow, and then you play Amy Madison.
Yes.
Tell us about your character.
So back in the original series, she was a witch that turned into a rat, of course.
Okay, of course.
It happens.
And so I had some source material to pull from, and of course that was phenomenal to go back and watch the series and try to get an idea for what her take on this new world of Slayers might be. And then also the fantastic script from Chris and Amber. And what was really phenomenal about recording it was that, you know, I think a lot of people think voiceover or they think audio series and they think you're just reading from a piece of paper or something. It is hard, you know, but it's not, it's just a challenge. It's an acting challenge. It's different. But the way that they set it up was they had this really big studio. You know, when you do a voiceover or a podcast, I'm a podcast co-host, and you're in a room by yourself or you're alone with someone in your ears.
Small sound booth.
And in this case, we were all recording in the room together.
So you got to interact with each other.
Yeah, so it was just like acting, and the microphones just happened to be there. And so we get to work with each other. And
cool.
I think you can really tell when you listen to the series.
Well, what's it like to join the Buffyverse?
Oh my gosh, right?
It's
what
like
a
cult
fandom.
following, isn't
Yeah, I know, right?
That is a really good way of describing it, yes. They, you know, when I heard that I was going to be joining the Buffyverse, when I got that phone call, I mean, celebration like you wouldn't believe as a fan of the original series myself. But then there comes the, oh my goodness, either it's going to go one of two ways. They're either going to love me and embrace me, or they're going to hate me, right? And not want new people part of it. Well, absolutely. If you could look at my DMs on Instagram, it's all people sending me love, just so excited. And of course, New York Comic-Con, I really get to feel that actually in person. It's just been so much love and just iconic, really. I'm so thrilled to be part of this universe.
Well, you had mentioned in the break that you're from, well, you live in LA, but you came here, like you just said, for Comic-Con. You came to the city. What was that like, that experience?
You know, it was during the actors' strike. Right?
Okay.
So I hadn't really been working, none of us had really been working all year. None of us could talk about projects we were working on. But Slayers being an Audible series, we were allowed to talk about that. So I heard that Slayers was going to be at New York Comic-Con, and I was invited. There's a panel on the main stage. And I had no idea when I got out of the Uber and I looked up at the Javits Center, and across the top of the Javits Center it says Slayers, a Buffyverse Story. And then all of the poles say Slayers, and all the doors. And then the main stage is sold out, and the amount of applause, and I stood up and I got this loud standing ovation. I mean, it was just like a dream that I think that we might have been one of the only projects to benefit from the strike. It was really incredible. And
well, listen, you
have
been busy though. I mean, you have a recurring role on NCIS as Olivia Kahn. You've been on award-winning shows like Modern Family, Jane the Virgin, Grey's Anatomy. My goodness, I'm getting tired.
I've done a few things.
I'm getting tired now. What other projects are you working on now?
Oh my goodness. Well, you know, we're just coming out of the strike, and so it's been very exciting. We'll see if I come back on NCIS. And speaking of NCIS, like what another great universe to be part of, right? And a fandom. They've been going for over 20 years at this point. So fingers crossed that will happen. And obviously things that I can't talk about are coming up, but it's all exciting, all go. could. And yeah, I have this whole other life every day. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok putting content out there. I have a podcast with the American Coaster Enthusiast. I'm a big theme park and roller coaster nerd. So yeah, a little daily dose of Jessica on camera. Just, I love.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, I know.
You have to tell us about this roller coaster.
Are you a roller coaster fan?
I'm a huge roller coaster fan. I love
Do you
roller
have a favorite
coasters.
roller coaster?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have a favorite, but I haven't been on one in so long since I've had kids. So, I mean, what would you say is your favorite?
I mean, right now it's Velocicoaster at Universal Studios.
What is it called?
Velocicoaster.
Is it
the
new?
Jurassic World roller coaster.
I've heard about that.
Yeah, but I mean, I've gotten to meet so many people in this world and that fandom, and it's really done an amazing crossover with my acting to also just be able to be myself and have this other fun hobby. And in fact, I did a great interview with Dino's Wonder Wheel, DJ Bedoris, and learned all about Coney Island. And
God.
It's been fun.
Listen, we know Christmas in LA is one thing, but you got to go home or work to Rhode Island. What was Christmas like there?
Phenomenal. I mean, New England really does Christmas the best with the beautiful colonial homes and all of the decorations, and of course seeing my family. My family is in Rhode Island and Massachusetts, and I miss them all the time. And they were phenomenal. Of course, I'm in New York City now.
Now you got to go see the tree. You got to go check out the windows.
I mean, I can't believe I'm here. This is great.
Well, we're so happy that you took the drive all the way from home to come here and visit with us. And happy holidays.
Thanks. Happy holidays to you.
Best of luck on everything.
Thank you so much.
It's a busy lady.
Yeah. Thanks again.